Welcome to week 15. In week 15, we're doing the typical getting things done update. Make sure you've taken a picture or a screenshot of your GTD and post that to the discussion board. We're doing another analysis of another film. This time it's going to be one of three choices. But before we look at that, I want to remind you that we have a really cool website that has sound for ambient background called Coffitivity. If it's something that helps you stay focused, research shows that if you have the essence of people who are busy working on things around you, it helps you stay focused and on task. So you could have one of these sounds playing in the background like you're at a coffee shop, something like that. Let's take a look at the specifics of the second analysis we're doing. So in week 15, we're doing another film analysis, but I want you to pick either Pan's Labyrinth, Across the Universe, or the first two episodes of The Handmaid's Tale. Now, both Pan's Labyrinth and Across the Universe are available through the Google Drive, and you can watch those that way. You can also watch them. They're hosted at different streaming services. Also, there's a reminder, we have rated R films, or The Handmaid's Tale is the equivalent of rated R. It's very mature content. You do not need to watch a rated R film for this class, though you will be seeing excerpts of various rated R films. We only pick things that are related to the International Baccalaureate's list of films that they recommend that have content. They're exceptional films, but we do have this disclaimer here. So there is always an option for you to choose something that is not rated R. And if that is an issue for you, I would choose Across the Universe because that is PG-13. So you're basically watching the film and then writing an analysis, similar analysis to what we did last week. And you'll copy and paste this template over to yours. And just a reminder to delete the instructions here and then fill in the information on the right side all the way down the page. Now, the content here, if you're interested in learning more about what each one of these components is, click on the resources that I have linked here. And I have many, many resources for you to dig into. Once you're done with that part, then pick a 5-minute chunk of the film. And that could be any 5-minute area of the film. And then write down over here what that time frame is. And then I want you to take a look at, during that 5 minutes, what did you notice about the screenwriting? And if you want to know more about how screenwriting works, click here. Same for sound design, camera, position, movement, angles, the lighting setup, soundtrack or score, and then the context of the film. Because these films are made at a certain period of time, so what was going on in the culture, whether it was Spain, the United States, England, where does this film take place, and what was the background in the culture at that period of time? Not when the film was made, the content of the film, but the year it was published, because that can have an influence and oftentimes is very telling about the commentary about why the film was successful when it was released. And so take a look at that, and then publish as always. And I have other resources here down the bottom. Forgot to tell you. I'll tell you right now. So take a look at that. And that is it for week 15. If you're missing work in previous projects, so just remember that you can do another film analysis, watch another film, fill out another one of these blog posts for a different film, submit that to me, publish it to your blog, email me and say, hey, Mr. Ledoux, could you replace project, or blog post X during week 7 or 8 or whatever. If it's a 4-point blog post from the past, and you have done the complete analysis, watched the film and filled it out, I will give you credit for the previous project. But please email me and tell me that, and then I will go replace that credit. Now this will help you because as we're moving into the second half of the year, we're going to be taking this analysis and it's going to help us make films. So the more analysis you do, the better prepared for the future of this class you are. That's why we're doing this. So those who have done all the work in the past, thank you so much. You are really positioned well for what's coming up. Furthermore, if you want to do more film analyses, feel free to do so. I don't offer extra credit, but it will position you well for the class. So have a great week.